The Dyatlov Pass Incident. 1959, Ural Mountains, Soviet Union. 9 experienced hikers set out on a winter expedition led by 23-year-old engineering student Igor Dyatlov. They weren't amateurs, these were trained survivalists, skiers, people who knew exactly how to handle brutal conditions. But what happened to them still has no clear explanation. They began their trek in late January, heading deep into the mountains. Their goal was to reach a remote peak known as Dead Mountain. Even the name felt like a warning. By February 1st, something went wrong, but no one knew it yet. Weeks later, when the group didn't return, search teams were sent out. What they found didn't make sense. The hiker's tent was discovered first, half buried in snow, collapsed. But the strangest part, it had been cut open from the inside, not unzipped, not opened normally, slashed, like they were trying to get out as fast as possible. Then they followed footprints, barefoot, some in socks, leading away from the tent, into the freezing wilderness. Temperatures that night dropped to nearly minus 30 degrees Fahrenheit. No one survives that unprotected. About a mile away, under a tree, they found the first 2 bodies, barefoot, wearing only underwear. Their hands were burned, like they had tried to build a fire right before they died. Between the tree and the tent, 3 more bodies were found, including Dyatlov himself. They looked like they were trying to go back, like they realized something worse than the cold was behind them. The last 4 weren't found until months later, buried under deep snow in a ravine. These were different, much worse. 1 had a fractured skull, 2 had crushed chests, the kind of trauma you'd expect from a car crash. But here's the part no one could explain. There were no external wounds, no cuts, no bruises matching that level of damage. 1 of them had no tongue, another was missing eyes. Investigators were baffled. There were no signs of a struggle, no evidence of another person, no footprints besides the group's. Some of their clothing tested positive for radiation. The official Soviet conclusion? An unknown compelling force. That was it. Case closed. Over the years, theories have flooded in. An avalanche, military testing, infrasound causing panic, even something not human. But none of them fully explain everything. Why they cut their way out of the tent, why they ran into the freezing dark, underdressed, why some died of hypothermia, while others suffered massive internal injuries. And the most chilling detail: several of the bodies were found in positions suggesting they were trying to hide, like something was still out there. To this day, no one knows what really happened on that mountain. But one thing is certain: 9 experienced hikers didn't just make a simple mistake. Something made them run.